All right, what's up, everybody? So we're back here with another episode of Engineer versus Scientist. I am Barry. This is the Savage over here. So today we've got a couple of things going on. Savage, we're going to launch Savage Gaming today, but we're also going to, hey, what's up, Jay Williams? We're also going to have Cecil Betty on to talk a little bit of, he was kind of chomping at the bit during LaShawn's stream, Speak of the Devil, or I should say, Speak of the Angel, I should say. So he was chomping at the bit to talk a little bit about just budgeting and stocks in general. All right, so with that, just wanted to say hello. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I know more people will be coming in. And I've got a sort of an announcement. It's kind of some stuff that has been bothering me as of late. And it's nothing to do with anybody. It's not personal, but I'm going to change a couple of things on my channel in response to what I see going on. So with that, Savage, do you want me to explain what you're going to do? Or are you going to explain? Do you want to take it away?
Well, let me get the chat rolling. I'm trying to get the chat on the screen. So who we got in the stream today?
So we've got GG, Tech Valor, we've got LaShawn, we've got Shay Kennedy, we have Jay Williams, Digital Slang, Redbird, Scoop.
Yeah, because it seems like it's like networking. I don't know if Russia just hacked the entire .com domain, the whole, I understand how the network is set up. It just seemed like for some, it could be.
Yeah. So right now, Twitter's been going in and out. So yeah. I can kind of talk. So I'll just say this, since we have enough people in here, and let me just bring on Cecil real quick. What's up, Cecil?
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
What up?
Hey, how's it going, Swarthy?
Swarthy, Miss Swarthy's here?
Yeah, Swarthy's here. What's up, Bob? What's up, Spectacular Gadgets?
Wait, if the chat's rolling, that means we're live, aren't we?
We are live, sir.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know we were live. Hello, everybody.
Live and in action.
I'm here.
So I'll just say this, since we've got 12 people, and we got Joseph. So Joseph, can you answer us one question? Is the hot water on? So what's up, Grandma Hates Tech? So I'm gonna make this announcement, and Cecil kind of knows where I'm going. He's got a hint. I even talked to Cecil this morning. So we know for my job, I do a lot of programming, but I also, by the nature of my job, work with cell phones. I'm a cell phone enthusiast. I am very happy with I would say majority of reviewers. But there's been a couple of things in the last month where it seems like people are not articulating. I mean, the big ones like Spectacular Gadgets, Jay Williams, they're not articulating why they're unhappy with a device. So I've talked to several people and I was just like, mid-range phones are good. So I want to make sure that I share my voice, and I'll probably address it a lot on these live streams, why I feel some mid-range phones can help the consumer and they can get more out of them than they're being led to by some reviewers. And like I said, this is not me trying to tell people how to run their channel. I could care less. You do what you do. You're grown men and women out here, do what you do. But I just feel that we sometimes miss the average consumer when we say we're talking about the average consumer. And we're not telling people enough about these phones to where they can make a decision. All they're seeing is you get the phone, then you get rid of the phone, and they're not understanding why you're getting rid of the phone. And I think we can do a better job as a community to do that. So that was my announcement. That was my spiel. What's up, Pandy? So did you want to go ahead?
Jay will want to come on.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Jay, if you want to. Yeah. So let me send him a link real quick. Give me just 1 second.
All right.
Jay.
Oh,
And while
Mr.
you
Jay
doing
Williams is going to come on. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
and
All right.
I think this will be the first
All
time
right.
me and him will be on the same stream.
Link is
Yeah,
almost there. Jay.
I think I was on the stream one time with J Dub. I mean, I just like adding Dub to everybody who last name Wilson.
Savage.
Cool.
Savage, no cussing.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I try not to cuss.
All right, link is in your
Messenger.
inbox, Jay. Hey, what's up,
Yeah,
Money
but
Mark?
sometimes it just, the words just kind of like the Emily D. Baker thing. The situation just make it so that cuss word is the only word to explain it. But I'm trying to stop cussing.
Hey, now, can I just say
video,
something real quick? Sorry to interrupt. And this is so you guys know my crew is beast mode. The crew that I roll with, I'm just so thankful. And LaShawn is one of those up and coming. And Jay Will, out of his own mouth, I heard him. You weren't there. I heard him say what type of beast he knows you are right now. Once you get monetized, and I'm sure Jay Will would like to have you do it sooner. He wants you to clean a couple things up, and he'll be on your stream, son.
Yep.
He will be on your stream. So everybody in here that doesn't know LaShawn, he's a beast.
Mark.
You need to subscribe to him.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in the chat here. I got this on my monitor here. Let me show y'all.
What's up, Jessica?
Here. This is what I'm looking at.
What's up, Tech King Mike?
You should just share the screen.
Yeah, you can share the screen.
All right. Oh, I done did it.
Savage, you got nice lighting today.
Yeah. They made fun.
Yes, we've been working with them. We've been working with them.
Yeah. But I always can go back to the Terror Dome.
Oh.
It's right around the corner.
Unless you want to get lit up.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is, in order for me to be the person who I say I am, I have to set an example for the people who have, smaller channels than mine. I'm not saying I'm a MKBHD, but being on YouTube for 3 years, I need to step my game up too. And I have one of those, you have to get a microscope to see my channel is so small, but eventually I'm going to get to that point where I might be able to stand out a little bit. Yeah, so we got a lot of people in the chat here that I know. Well, I know everybody in the chat, actually. Jessica.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good people. And you can also look at some people that are bigger now, but when they started, like Slang was one of those people that, if you look, it's just pro. Like he's just kicking out those videos and just being professional, and his channel is growing. His channel wasn't always big. It's, it grew over time. And he just, you know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, Money Mark. So what's going on, Mr. Jay Williams? Thanks for
man. How's my audio? Is ain't good?
Oh yeah, it's good, man.
Oh, it sounds great, sir.
Yeah, the Yeti X, man. I don't use it very often. This is my first time being on a live stream in a long time. I just got something going on with family and stuff, so I'm taking care of that. But I got an appointment in 30 minutes or so. So I wanted to come on for a minute. You struck a nerve when you started talking about the average consumer and stuff like that. So I love that. GG, I'm gonna get on your stream. I owe you like a whole stream. You know what I'm saying? But come time, I should be back on point, man. I'll be back on point streaming and stuff on my own channel.
Yeah. Yeah. So how's it going, man? I see you with that OnePlus 9 Pro.
Yeah, man.
You pumping out those videos?
Yeah. I like the 9, so I had to get the 9 Pro just to see what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking about how great it was and everything. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it and just try it out.
So overall, I know you got a lot more videos, right? So we can watch the videos, but first of all, what do you want to say right now? I'm gonna let you have the floor. So it doesn't have to be directed on the OnePlus, but curious minds want to know what Jay Will is thinking of the OnePlus 9 Pro. What are his thoughts?
It's better than my OnePlus 9. I didn't think it would be, but just the overall experience, the battery is better than what some people have reported. At least for me, it is. Like I'm at like 5 hours of screen on time.
Yeah, I think Spectacular Gadgets is showing really good battery life as well.
I've heard people say that the battery was poor. On the 9, I'm not really getting that much. I'm getting maybe 5 hours every time I charge. and it doesn't last off the charge more than 24 hours. Now the Pro actually does, it's going to last more than 24 hours. I don't like measuring screen on time, but that's how people relate on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So,
correct.
But yeah, I still would say, you know what I'm saying, if a person just wants something good, just grab the Nord. Just grab the $300 OnePlus. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I grab all these is because YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I can get it. You know what I'm saying? So
thank you. And that's what kind of like, I'm really, and part of it is Juan Bagnell, but I'm really intrigued by Sony's drops. The One Mark III, the one, they seem like great things for content creators. Would I recommend to a mid-range person? Absolutely not. You can pick up a Nord, you can pick up a Pixel. There's, you know, their Moto G, you know, line of phones and all that stuff. So
Pixel all day long. I mean, Pixel
all day
over
long.
Nord. I would tell a person to get the Pixel 4a or 4a Jet 5G. Any of those Pixel phones, and if they're just really on a tight budget, you got Motorola, because you know those are fire too. You know what I'm saying? I'm really for the people to save money, but you know I buy all of the other ones just because I'm interested in them. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But my bad. I'm be rude. Savage, what's good?
That was my fault.
Good? Stream, what's good? LaShawn, everybody.
We all know you, Jay Will.
Yeah, we know.
Army,
no,
got
respect.
The whole army bling in the background.
I respect the game. You know what I'm saying?
I'll put some Air Force planes in the back. You know.
These Air Force. Okay.
Yeah, did that Lackland State.
We brothers though. We brothers all the way.
Military brothers.
Exactly. We in it forever. Once you in, you can't get out. So you gotta die out.
Yeah, it's kind of like being in a gang, man. You know,
basically, you're gonna die out. We're gonna ride it out. You can't get out.
Exactly. That's that whole air support thing. That's what we do.
Yeah, we need y'all.
Exactly. So is there anything you're looking forward to like this year that you kind of heard whispering that's coming out or that you know is coming out?
I got them, but I can't talk about them.
Okay, yeah.
So
I
got a lot of connections for
well,
you know
what
I'm saying? But I still stay neutral with it. I just do like 15 videos on everything I get because I like it. You know what I'm saying? I think I owe it to everybody to do a lot of videos. Like some of the connections everybody knows I have with like TCL, you know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff, you'll probably see it on the channel. Okay. And then I just signed up for like this affiliate. I don't like doing affiliate stuff because I'm in a really high tax bracket already. Not trying to be bragging or anything like that. But
no, we know.
I don't want to pay any more taxes, so I signed up for an affiliate thing for the OnePlus thing because I'm actually kind of feeling the Nord a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lower price, you know what I'm saying, but I stay true to it. I would tell a person about it in a heartbeat, son, for real. Okay. Hey, but upcoming devices, man, the only one that's coming out next year that I will talk about is the trifold from TCL.
Okay. Yes. That seems pretty slick.
It's going to be nice or whatever, but I'm really looking forward to something from BlackBerry. I saw some schematics on that, but you know what I'm saying? I don't like that it runs Android. You know what I'm saying? But it should be fire based on what I've kind of in the background seen from the CAD and everything. It should be okay as long as they bring it. I forgot the name of that company that's doing it now. You know what I'm saying? The one company. I forget, it's called an S or something. I think it does. I don't know the name of the company.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is, but you kind of there's a lot of people that are looking forward to that. I'm doing everything I can not to buy the Unihertz Titan that Spectac.
You know, they play me. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, keep it real though. They play me. They try to get me to They try to get me to talk to say what they wanted to say. I was like, nah, B. I don't care how much money you offer me. You can't send me a device and then tell me what to say. After you think you shipped it to me, I'm like, shipment denied. I won't sign for it. Send it back. They sent me like 3. They sent me that phone, but I never reviewed it because I just didn't feel comfortable taking money. You know what I'm saying? I get paid on it. If you're a YouTuber, you're not getting paid for your work. Something's wrong. But it's okay to take a payment for your work. You know what I'm saying? If you consider, I don't consider it work, but if I'm doing it, I want to get some kind of compensation, especially if you have me doing like these overviews. You know what I'm saying? But the way it works,
as long as it doesn't go against what you believe in, right?
Exactly.
Deep down and true.
You got it.
If someone tells you to do something and you take payment, then that person's the type of person that takes payment, you know, for anything.
Right. Word.
But you are the type of person I guess you could say, quote unquote, your own man, your own being.
Yep.
You know, you dictate your rules, and you're not gonna let no one tell you what to do.
Yeah,
but
that's
you're
why I won't,
respectful with it, right? Is that
you are on point, son?
Exactly.
You're on point. That's why I don't join the MCN, because you know what I'm saying. I think I've been like a YouTube partner since 2006, but I didn't technically know about making money until like 4 or 5 years later. So that's when I started to do the monetize or whatever. And honestly, it's lucrative, man. You know, I didn't bought cars with the YouTube money. I didn't done a whole bunch with the YouTube money. You know, just banking all of my retirement money. But the fact of the matter is, integrity is important. And that company that has like that one that's for the BlackBerry, they hit me up multiple times and was like, yo, you know, we'll pay you a lot of money basically for a one-time video, but we're going to control what you say. And I'm like, oh, they didn't say that, but I'm not stupid. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That $1,500 for a video is not worth it. And then they hit me up again. And I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I just can't. Shipment denied. I'm not trying to hear it. I'd rather stick to reviewing USB cables and $20 speakers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
integrity and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Because this isn't a job for me, really. It may look like it, but most of the money that I make on here, man, I just pocket it or pay my electricity bill.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm honest. I slide that cash over there. You know what I'm saying? Pay the water bill or something like that and pocket the rest. Buy some phones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that look like doing that kind of stuff will hurt you in the long run.
I'm not going to be boss.
Yeah. Now, not to interrupt, Spectac had a question. What did you think about the Unihertz Titan? The phone that she got. I know it's not a BlackBerry, right?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be hot. That's why I agreed to review it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to review it. I didn't want. I would have said no money, but you just can't tell me what to say. But, word. I think it's probably a fire device.
Yeah,
might
but you just weren't going to go
for the operating system where they have it set up. But overall, you could scan anything Android. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's probably would have been real nice.
Give me just 1 second. Give me just 1 second, Grandma. He says, wanting your link to your channel. And Grandma Hayes checked.
I could
talk about the integrity of Jay Williams. He literally, I responded to one of his comments, and he was like, wait a second, you got a YouTube channel? And then 2 days later, he's something. That's just the type of person he is, you know. So
not perfect by any means.
Yeah, but no.
I just try to be as honest as I'm like this in person. I done met a few people in person, and they quickly go from like I'm not no star, but I've met people in person at CES and places like that, and they're like, oh snap, you know. And they're just like, oh, okay, so you're really like you are on video. Yeah, I'm not putting on no show and that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Hey, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Back up. Don't get too close. You know what I'm saying? But we can kick it and walk around, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the same way in person. It's not. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm trying to be the producer.
Exactly.
I want to own the rights to my publishing, which is what I do right now. I'm not a part. I work for me, son. I definitely work for me. Nobody tells me what to do on YouTube. Not happening.
Yeah. Oh, so look at your boy what LaShawn said.
You crazy, B. You know what though? They didn't. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna put the person on blast or these people on blast, but they saw me at an event, and I was like a fan. I was like, oh snap, that's that cat over there. You know what I'm saying? But they was like, yo, oh my god. I was like, yo, come on, son. You from Jersey too. You know what I'm saying? Back up, control yourself. It's a lot of men in here. You know what I'm saying? It's just snap a photo and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I was hanging out with Floss and somebody else at an event, and it was just like, yo, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man. Come on. Stop it. You a YouTuber too. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Count it up and keep it moving.
Yep. Absolutely. Now we're very, appreciative of you of what you've meant to the community for years, and everybody in the chat pretty much for the new. No, because we've been watching it for forever.
That's
LaShawn has been going back and forth with you forever, right? So you had that relationship.
Yeah, that's my man right there. He
exactly.
So and dogged me in my comments, killing me. But
so I don't know how long ago. It might have been 3 or 4 years ago. So it was way before you did your Nexus 6 reviews. That's when I peeped you. But then when I started coming to your live streams, I wouldn't say anything. I would always hear you shouting out LaShawn and Gigi. Subscribe to Gigi's channel, and she's like, I don't even have a YouTube channel.
You're gonna get one though, son. You're fire. Then both of them cats, man. But
my god,
have great channels, man. I'm all about bigging up the other person. Forget me.
Yeah.
When I see somebody who's really good at it, and personally, all of their streams and all of their videos, I think are personally better than mine. They got better animation.
They're great. They're great.
All of that stuff, son. I'm not into that. I would do it if I had the patience, but top down shot, B. That's all. So top down shot. That's all it is. That's the best I can give you right now.
Sounds like easy, yo. Hey Barry, he sounds like easy.
Videos
better than mine.
Exactly.
They are. I tell Gigi all the time. I said, man,
Easy stepped it up. I mean, I could see I start shooting in 8K soon.
I ain't shooting.
Thinking about it, get you a red.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Tech King Mike was good. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm 4K 60 at the most. I ain't got time for all that. I'm still. I mean, respect to the people that do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I just film with my phone. I don't do that DSLR stuff yet.
Where's my camera?
He does. He's got the Canon M50.
Word.
Oh, but he does film.
I have two in front of me, but this is what I'm shooting on, and I'm not even using 4K on it.
You don't need to.
Standard def.
Yeah.
Processing fast. My computer not cursing.
The last two videos, Jay Will did top down. It looks beautiful, and he's got you can see the reflection. He's got a phone that he's using.
Oh yeah, I use a phone most of it, and I'll tell you sometimes in the video what I'm using.
Yeah,
exactly. A lot of people said the video was trash. They was like, "Oh, the OnePlus 9 footage is garbage." I was like, "Okay, well, that's what I'm here for, to test this stuff. You really want to see what it's like."
Exactly.
You know what I mean, so I'm giving it to you.
So what I've noticed is, like, with the OnePlus, I feel bad for OnePlus right now because there are people that are like screaming its praises, when they're looking at an over sharpened picture, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they're going to that. And then you'll see it next to like a DSLR that doesn't have an over sharpened. Oh, it looks better than the DSLR. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like there's a confusion here. They just don't know what to really grasp. And that's where I think we can come in and just educate and just say, hey, I'm not telling you which one to pick, but this is why this is wrong or why this is right,
Truth. He did a good video explaining the way it changed the colors too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like the color science.
You're
talking about the color science.
I think it was a S21.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I definitely like how he went into the science. He not only told you that that there's a difference between the two, but he started to talk about the sampling and how it guesses what the color should be. And I mean that was pretty remarkable that these phones doing this, but sometimes they get it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's anything. A phone, a camera, anything.
Phones can't touch mirrorless cameras.
No. And that was one thing. And this is, I'm not trying to get you in that debate, but that was one thing that when TK came on, we were like, TK, come on.
You want me to keep it 100?
You go ahead.
I mean, he's the reason I made the other video. And if I'm being all the way 100, I sent him the video I shot with that phone versus my mirrorless camera. That's actually the second version of that. The first version, I said his name in there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I privately hit him up. You know what I mean? He'll tell you keep 100. I told him, I say, look, I'm gonna reshoot this video because I'm saying your name, and I'm too old for people to think I'm trying to beef with somebody online.
Yeah, because
I wasn't like calling him out or anything. Come on,
it's not a beef.
I switched it up. I was like, I'm gonna take him out and everybody else's name out of that video because it looks like I'm taking a shot at him. Can't be no more honest than that. Hit him up. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably show you private messages. I told him, I was like, I don't want people to think I'm trying to play you or something like that, but I'm gonna shoot this again.
And that was good because the one thing, like, even though like I was kind of riding TK, it's like I understand where he ultimately was coming from. He's like, I'm at the Copart yard. I've used GoPros, then I have this heavy gimbal with a mirrorless, and then but it's like, dude, it's not touching that mirrorless. I don't care what you say, man.
I don't even think I got the right or whatever. I got the one. I got the 9 and the 8. I'm a GoPro fan. I don't think I think those look way better than the OnePlus 9 Pro and
that's what they're made for.
But I mean, hey, everybody gets their own opinion on something.
Exactly.
So respect, you know what I'm saying? I respect them. I hit them up. You know what I'm saying? I could just put the video out. But it would have looked, I'm just about going to people if I'm gonna shoot something. I just told them, hey, look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and change this. But here you can look at this original version, but I'm not putting it out. And that's how that stopped. And then, I could talk about it here because the video's out now and he won't deny anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just told him I'm gonna take you off. I'm gonna take all of y'all cats off that I was talking about who was saying the OnePlus 9 Pro was fantastic. You know what I mean? So I just took it off and reshot it. So you guys will never see that original video because I deleted it. I let him watch it and I shot it again. But it would have looked like I was attacking him. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I was like, you know what? Forget all that. I'm just going to reshoot this video, keep it all the way, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to put it out there. Never mention his name, never mention anybody else's name. Yeah. Even though that's not my intent, it would have looked like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some childish people on YouTube. I just let it ride. I just say, I'm just gonna put this little quick video out, call it a day.
And that's why I was the same way. I kept asking TK, I'm like, where is the footage? Because you're saying a lot of this stuff, and what ends up happening, people hear, oh, I can replace. Like, I'm not talking about us people doing YouTube, but somebody might hear that. That 9 Pro is not replacing a mirrorless camera.
Nah.
So get you a Pixel 4a and an M50, and you're good.
Yes.
If you're trying to do that.
Yeah. Pixel, baby, for real.
Exactly.
And that also, like when you get advertisers or you get monetized, picking fights and doing all that stuff, that shy away to people who want to invest in your channel or reviewing these stuff.
That's why I tell people. I tell people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm being just honest, a lot of
I know where you were going. I know
a lot of your favorite YouTubers have hit me up privately multiple times. Like, yo, check this out, son. Is this legit? Because I've been on for a long time, but I still share and I like to tell people the truth and I like to put people on. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But being paid some money, I tell YouTubers the best thing you can do is start to get everything without paying for it. Even I still buy my devices most of the time, but you should want to get to a point where everybody's just sending you stuff. And the only way to get to that point is to just put your work out there. Just put it out there. Just put it out there, let people watch it. And eventually, that's how it happened for me. Eventually, I started to get recognized. And when I got on, I started trying to put everybody else on. I'm sending people emails. Hey, this is my homie over here. You should send them the watch. You should send them the phone or whatever. I think that's what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep it all to yourself.
Yeah. Now, and like I said, we appreciate it. And even us guys that are starting out, right? We have seen you do that over the years. Like in your live streams, you're like, hey, LaShawn, or on a live stream. So yeah.
I think I did a stream for LaShawn. I was like, yo, let's just give him the money. And I sent him every penny of that money too. I forgot what it was. He wanted something and he was short or something like that. I said, yo, pride is the first steps for your fall. Let's work together. Let's get you this phone, son. I think it was a Pixel or something. And the money that came to me, I gave it to him right when that stream ended. Boom, sent him the money right there. I said, buy whatever you want, son.
Yeah. Hey, this might be 2 or 3 months ago. I'm on a stream and Jay Will, so a lot of people don't know this, he was talking about this Amazfit. I'd watched the review and he was like, oh, I'm not going to use it. Give me your address. Boom. Gone.
I did.
2 days later, I got the Amazfit and I cracked it open and my wife was like, hey, when'd you get a new watch? I was like, oh, and I was explaining. She goes, oh, someone boom. That was her watch now. And she's been using it ever since.
What good is it to have $1 million if you're not going to give nobody none? I don't believe in that. If you got $1 million, you better be hooking somebody up. So you better giving somebody something. You know what I mean? Just don't work like that.
That is too funny.
Yeah, I said if I win the lottery, I donate 99% of it.
I don't play the lottery.
I also make statistics, and I know that I won't win. So that was a good play on words.
There y'all go. Y'all are in focus now, son.
Hey, that'll work.
Money.
So I gotta say this, Adita. I agree. Great community. So we're very fortunate. The community where I've got a team that's unbelievable, and then you have someone like a veteran like Jay Will that gives his time back. He could easily say, "Hey, man, I put in my dues. I can put my head down. That's not him. That's just not his personality whatsoever."
Nah, YouTube. If I'm being honest, but when I first started, the money at the beginning of YouTube for me was easily $4,000 or $5,000 a month, easy on that uphill climb. And now it's like 2,000, 3,000. Some people don't like to talk about that, but y'all the reason I'm getting the money because you're watching the video. So that's why I buy a lot of this stuff. But when I was in between 25 and 60,000 subs, the money was flowing in so crazy, man. That's when I bought 2 cars. I saved for a little bit, bought 2 cars. One of my SRT8s, I bought them with the YouTube money. Slid some people some money, paid off some bills for my brother, slid my brother a few grand every now and then. But because I'm retired, and then I have another business also, so I'm cool with money, but I try not to idolize it. I try to just donate, give it, you know what I'm saying, help, send products if I have to, whatever. But that's when I was making a lot of money on YouTube, between 20,000 and like 60,000 subs. Now it's not like that, maybe 2,500, 3,000 a month, once every now and then, you know what I'm saying? So but we're talking about, I started in 2016, and I still only have like 100 and something thousand or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. I don't want a million followers that are fake. I want 100,000.
Yeah, you want that. Yeah, they're there. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
forget the number.
I remember back when that Logan Paul stuff happened. That kind of YouTube just started cracking down on.
Who was that?
That was it. Logan Paul.
Yeah, he wants to know who Logan Paul. He's asking who.
That's some big shot YouTuber who just did stupid stuff. And he went to somewhere in Japan. This suicide forest, and he filmed a body or something, and he just did some irresponsible crap. And eventually YouTube.
Yeah, it took
for a long time, and then the news
almost took his whole career.
Oh yeah.
Well,
so that's why
a job. I can't do it. I can't rely on this. I meet a lot of YouTubers at events. Well, when I used to go to a lot of them, and they would say, "Man, this is how I pay my rent." I'm like, "Wow, I understand," because they're younger than me, about 25 years or however old they are, and they hustling and grinding. So I respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock them for what they're doing. If they want to get paid and take $3,000 for one video just to be kind of told what to do, that's on them. They have to live with that, not me. Get your money. I ain't gonna knock you now. If you got to take care of your family, you know what I'm saying? Sure, you need to get your stack your bread, however you need to do it, move how you want to move. And eventually you would catch on and say, you know what? Somebody gonna ask you to put a dress on one day. You can be like, oh, wait, hold on a second. I don't think this is worth it. Nah, don't put the dress on, B. Don't put the dress on. You keep it moving and just say, you already know what it is.
I think our granny already have 1,000 subscribers. She said she reached 1,000, though. Yeah, I think she monetized already.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I gotta check her out.
Yeah, grandma been out there. She been working with all the little small gadgets and stuff. Cameras and like I think she had a birdhouse camera or something. It was interesting.
I was reviewing USB cables and stuff at the beginning, batteries, anything I could get my hands on when I had time, because I was still like in the corporate world back then when I first started my YouTube channel.
Yep.
But I would take anything for review. I'd be like, I'll review that cable. I'll review that little plug-in thing, whatever it is, thumb drive. That's why I think I told LaShawn or whoever, I said, don't turn down nothing. If they recognize you, even if you hate it and don't want to review it and not getting paid, take it. You got to put it in your dues. You gotta get down like everybody. Get down and lay down. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do one or the other. So you got to get in.
That leads me to the I kind of already heard some nuggets that you've been talking about a cliche question, like for the newer people, you know, obviously doing those type of reviews, but what else would you give like advice wise to people starting out?
To start a YouTube channel?
Yeah, just doing a YouTube channel as a beginner.
Unfortunately, right now it's way too saturated. So no matter what you pick or whatever you like to try to get into, it's going to always be somebody there ahead of you that's already established with their feet set. But that's not a deterrent for you, because the person, even though I have college, I was in law enforcement. I was in the military. You know what I'm saying? My college is for micro applications. I was training to be a hacker when I went to college. So you got to have something. You can do what you love. Once you start doing what you love, you won't even recognize that you're making a lot of money or providing for yourself. But if you're starting out on YouTube, you should never do YouTube to become famous or try to be big. There's only one MKBHD. There's only one me. There's only one you. There's only one of these things. And they'll all tell you, just like I would tell you if you talk to them privately, which I have, it's never what it seems. The stress, they have more stress than I have, because they report to somebody. They got like MKBHD, that's my man, $100,000. He got a camera crew. They ain't doing it for free, son. So he may make millions of dollars, but he got to pay all these people. So,
and you know, it's funny that you mentioned that. Like, some people weren't aware, and there's some clips of like outtakes where he's just on his phone in between like takes. And they're like, who are all these people around? That's this camera crew.
I made a camera crew. But, you know, starting a YouTube channel is super easy, man. If you're doing something you love, it's going to always be fun to you. It won't feel like work. You won't get tired of doing it. You know, you just need to have fun first. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about getting monetized. Don't worry about being famous and all that other stuff. Because, again, I didn't reach out to anybody when I started getting sponsored for videos and stuff like that. Eventually, after 6 years, somebody sent me a USB cable or something like that. I was like, man, this is exciting. like a $10 USB cable, but it was the start of something else because
it was a start of something. That was the.
You know what's so funny? Basically. My videos suck back then. They still suck a little bit now, and it was horrible, man. I leave them up though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I came from. If you want to say
exactly
or whatever,
and you know one thing, so Gigi told me this one day. She was like, "This is how you should do your videos, right? Like planning." And there's one that I kind of did. I don't know what it was, but I put it up, and it was like it was really 3 separate videos. And she was like, "You don't do that." And she goes, "No, people have already commented. Leave it up. That video has the most views out of all my channel." And I'm like, "That was the worst one that I wanted to take down." And she's like, "No, leave it up."
That is. Yeah, you gotta suck first, man. You gotta crawl before you walk. People say that all the time, but it's true. You know what I mean? You can't just jump on YouTube. And you know, unfortunately, this is why I told Gigi, I said, you need to hurry up and start a channel when she didn't have one. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I don't get down like that. We just a bunch of people sitting at the table talking. I told her multiple times, you have the it factor. You have the it factor. Start that channel. You're gonna blow really quickly. And I saw Tech Love and Mama. Shout out to my Tech Love and Mama, it's my girl. These people, women in tech, blow up, son. That's just what it is. Men, there's 96% or 94% men in tech watching tech. And so you put a pretty female out front, she'd be up there talking about whatever. Eventually they'll start looking at how pretty she is and they'll realize, oh, she's smart actually.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
If you're not, you're lying to yourself, or you don't like women if you haven't clicked on a female tech video and looked at her first. You don't meet somebody and say, "Ooh, girl, I bet your personality is fire." Ooh, you look at it and say, "Man, shorty, them hips is thick." You know, I don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, you meet a female, I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up, mama?" You know what I'm saying? You don't look at them and say, "Correct, your personality is on point." Just don't happen. So when you relate that to tech, you see a pretty face, red bone, you know what I'm saying? Thick, whatever you want to call it. You looking at her first, and then you looking at the tech. And then eventually she put in work. Now I'm not specifically talking about Gigi or tech.
I know, but the thing is, it's a great example because she's extremely technical. You see what I'm saying?
Women in tech rule. They rule. What's that one chick?
I think that's 100%
Carol or something. That blew. She had like 0 subscribers, and then she had
100,000 subscribers. What her name? Alien.
She's a little light skinned girl. She's probably like 20 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know her name, but she blew up overnight.
The van girl?
No, not the van girl. Not the van girl. It's a girl. She had a channel, and then she closed that channel and went to another channel because something about her boyfriend, they own the rights or something. So she started a whole nother channel, and he got all those subs back.
Oh,
I can't think of her name.
I think Barry knows because I think Barry was
saying Carol, but I know it's not Carol.
I'm just not thinking of the name.
Weren't they like boyfriend and girlfriend? And you're like, why don't you just marry her? Jerry, you were telling me the story a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just not coming to me. But I know. Yeah.
Crystal,
I'm big.
Laura Crystal or something like that.
Oh, Crystal Laura. Yeah, that's not the group we're talking about. Crystal Laura. Yeah.
She blew up overnight, man.
She blew up overnight. Yeah.
She's all right. You know what I'm saying? She's all right.
But she blew up overnight. And the thing is, she's not technical like Gigi. You see what I'm saying? That's where it's like when you can match. Oh my God!
Exactly.
It's over.
That's what it would excite a person to watch you if you're a female, if you're actually smart in what you're talking about. At least that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not also excited by anybody anymore, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally happy where I'm at.
Thank you, Miss Full Roller.
Yeah, it does.
But so that's great points. And I'm glad that you recognize that out of Gigi, because Gigi is just, for me personally, Gigi has been she's been in a mentor role, to me, she's gonna be upfront and honest. Same with Catwoman. Catwoman will tell me straight up, that is not right. Take it out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, they're very straight up,
Tech Love and Mama. I used to read her website.
Women. Yeah, women. It's like they could come at you and tell you something, and it's just like you being told by a 4-star general. When a woman tell you the only thing you can do is just hold a salute for an hour until she say at ease.
Right.
But they're gonna get it right for you.
Your mom's talking to you sometimes. Your big sister.
Yeah. Like Catwoman told me, I need to about this lighting and all this stuff. Everybody told me, but it just seemed like Catwoman told me, and I'm like,
yeah. Catwoman
is kind of like, she is almost like a goat when it comes to this YouTube stuff, getting people stuff straight. I mean, and because she do a lot of intros and she do people intros. I mean, she do a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Word.
And it's kind of like when you go to a website, you have a person doing the front end stuff, and you got back end developer, and
Word.
And those two have to work together because you won't have a site without cross functionality.
But the YouTube community is all messed up, man. The comments, she's right. It doesn't have to be sexual. You know what I'm saying? That's totally right. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, the YouTube community is so jacked up. It's so one-sided. The word of mouth is powerful. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a voice to say something, like, it's still strange when y'all be like, oh, Jay Will is here. Man, if we lived around the corner, so we go get some coffee, it would be the same thing. It's not, correct, I don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I just think it's word of mouth is so powerful. And the people that have the platform, just like politicians or whatever, I'm not going to go into that, but they don't use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they should, but they doing what's best for them. Like somebody said, they don't really care for MKBHD. You don't care for his tech. I watch him, but I'm not totally convinced he's doing everything the right way because he gets so many products. How can he genuinely review these things for 2 and 3 months at a time? I personally have like 4 phone numbers. 3 of them are like seriously active that I need. And so I put the SIM cards in there and carry these phones and use them in my regular life. But when you get to a certain point, you're going to have to weigh out what it just boils down to integrity for me. Either I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna tell the truth, and that's pretty. I'm not saying he's lying, but I met him in person, and he's actually a nice person. But he's so busy because he got so much stuff. How do you keep up with all of that? How do you balance that? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Can I I'm just gonna say this real quick. So right now, this is my my wife's uncle, and his daughter Adriana and Whip. Both of them are unbelievable gamers. So her dad, when I say unbelievable gamer, like I would have to warn my son when he thought he was the man in Call of Duty. I'm like, hey, if you play with him, you got to be on point. This is a professional gamer. And there was times where he would say, you hear him say to my son, sorry, Trey. And he's like, sorry, Trey. He would kill him just so he can kill everybody else, you know. And so like they are just the bomb. But that's just my little commercial there.
Well, that was a good one. That'd be like, sorry, son. They take out the whole village.
Yeah. So Chris, follow Adriana and Whip on Twitch and Twitter when you can.
Or
but yeah, man, Jay, I'm telling you, I know but we man, I just hope you know that the community appreciates you. And I know from your perspective, it's just you've been grinding and all that stuff, and this is what you're supposed to do. But it's appreciated because we interact with people. Even though, like I said, I've got this great squad that I talk to daily. In the morning, we call. We're texting each other all night. But not everybody's like you, Jay. That are in the same position, and I know it might be shocking to hear, but they're not.
It is because, I just don't look at it like that. You know what I mean? I just do it because I like it. You know what I'm saying? I just think you should be the way you are on camera. And I done met a lot of YouTubers out there in person, bro. Let me tell you, they all use iPhones. Like they're reviewing all these other, and it's okay. But if you saying, "Oh, this is my daily," then you see them in person, they got an Apple Watch, Apple earbuds, Apple T-shirt on. It's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Or it reverse that, it's Samsung. You know what I mean? Like they're the loyalty, but again, for them, it's a job, I think. So they have to give people what they want, and that's just no shade. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know. This is when you meet these people in person. Some of them are not going to be as nice because I met some of them and some of them were rude to me. Several YouTubers was like, we in the same hotel, but they think they're better than me. I'm like, okay. What's the difference? They didn't even say hello or nothing like that. I was like, oh, hey, how you doing, man? I'm just keeping moving. It was pretty rude, man. But that doesn't mean that they're like that to everybody. Maybe they just didn't like me. Who knows? I don't know.
I know what you're saying. Because
I'm opposite of them. I'm not. They don't get on video and do this right here. I read comments. You know what I'm saying? I try to respond to comments. I've seen some of them say, I'm not even going to waste my time looking at y'all comments. But they got like 5 million subs. It's like, wow, you're not even going to take a second to look and see what the people saying about you? That's just not right.
Yeah.
That's not right. Not at all.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
No, I feel you.
He said Apple don't make sure it's my size.
Oh, look at look at Adidas anal. ANIL.
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 Not anal.
That's,
that's what you said, man.
No, yeah,
so
you know.
Pause,
I just like that.
We have to remember we have a pastor in the house.
Oh, all right. Hey, but hey, I just heard what Jay Will just said probably about 10 minutes ago. So we talking to that Jay Will. The Jay.
So let me can I just say this real quick? We have women in the chat. We know as men we don't have as much, but we do have times where we can't appear on camera. Mm-hmm. We understand, we don't have all the stuff. We don't have all society pressures that you have, but it's cool. We know it's not always easy to be in front of the camera, but if you can't and you got a video to work on, top down, do a top down or do a product shot, and that will be the video that you're just not on camera.
You can do a lot with your voice.
Correct.
Beauty is on the inside. If you are passionate about something, it's going to come out through your voice.
Correct.
Hey, y'all, and this is going to be the official spill of beans. The reason why I do the dark videos is because sometimes my hair be nappy and uncut. So right now,
hey, real quick.
Crazy, man.
No. So we've had people that have come in, and I've told Savage this, we have to be able to see you. We've had some bigger people come in, right? And you're not like this, Jay. They came in, they're like, why Savage in the dark? That's the last time they've been. They're like, we out. I'm like, so you can't worry about me.
I mean,
it
is what it is.
Hey, we appreciate you, Spectacular Gadgets. What? I mean, she's a real one,
Oh yeah,
a real one.
So people who do stuff like that, it's almost like they'll be the ones who will turn their back on their neighborhood. I mean, it's just like that's what I call Hollywood. They become Hollywood.
But it's not Hollywood. So let's keep it real, Savage. And we just talked about if I wasn't viewable on camera, I would get a call from Catwoman like, what's wrong? What's happening? That video needs to come down. It's keeping it real. If we say we're going to do YouTube, let's do YouTube. Right. If we have a GoPro, we need to deliver GoPro quality. If we have a Motorola G phone, we needed to, whatever we have, we got to be able to use it to the best of our ability.
Right.
All right. And sometimes you just have to work with what you got. So, in cybersecurity, it's called obfuscation. That's a hard, ugly word to say and not tear that word up, but it's to confuse on purpose. And sometimes if I make a video, my hair not right, or my lighting not right, something not right, I'd rather put a F quality video, not F, but I'd rather put a DLC quality video out there than to miss out on an opportunity to capitalize on that traffic by not posting it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and speaking of women on visual.
Wait, go back there. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. Men are visual. Men are visual. Period. What does that mean?
I think they're just having a side conversation.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh?
Yeah. No.
I think that's a good comment. Though.
Just a side note. That's not a true statement. I'm just gonna leave it there. That is
not I think you had to hear you had to see the conversation.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, well, I was just talking about what she meant by that is, here go a big thing. Women on YouTube could make beauty channels. And, and beauty on YouTube is highly competitive for women. Mm-hmm. But if a guy wants to beauty channel, they would blow up faster because it's more, it's more of a niche and taboo for him to go into that. And that's the same. And if you was to look at that as a function, then it's just like if you was to just do something with the same characteristics, like a lady was to go out and get into driving trucks, 18-wheel. If you're a lady, if you get driving 18-wheelers, getting the tech, getting in the programming and any of that stuff, your channel is gonna grow exponentially. The same way if I was talking about makeup. But there's a way that you can still do it. Like if these guys out here, do it with your girlfriend. I want to start getting my old lady on camera, or some of my constituents of the state. get them on camera and start talking and let them do the tech. I know a few of them, but I'm glad she's not listening to this live stream. If not, I'm sorry.
Hey, Bear, can I talk real quick about about being in front of the camera? I don't know if you guys all know this, but the first time I was really on camera was on Easy Stream. And the first time solo, I believe.
Can you please make sure you tell who you're on the show with? Yeah, and this is a guy new.
No. This was a Wired Wednesday. Catwoman actually walked away for a second, and I just hopped in. I was like, "Hi, everybody. I'm Mr. Catwoman," and that was it. And ever since then, I've been. It was torture. But my first real live stream, like by myself with nobody else in the background, it was with. Easy invited me on. It was a Saturday night stream. It was me, Easy, and Juan Bagnell. Why I was there, I don't know. And I was literally like this for 2.5 hours.
For 2.5 hours.
And I said one thing, and Juan Bagnell. It's so weird hearing Juan Bagnell say, "Yes, Mr. Catwoman is right." Because I said one thing, 5 words, and he's like, "Mr. Catwoman, it's right." And that was my first stream. But if you look at my next stream, I was extremely loose. You know, I got comfortable. You know, I saw how it went, felt it up, and like I got no problem now being in front of the camera. So like anyone who has problems with being in front of the camera, it's really just repetitive. You just gotta rinse and repeat basically, and you'll do fine.
Some people are naturally afraid of, some people, the first thing that people are afraid of is public speaking. There's more people afraid of public speaking than getting shot. For some reason, people are just petrified about standing in front of 100,000 people and talking and saying whatever you have to say. And, it's okay that people have a fear. Like my mom was saying, she's afraid to be on camera. But I think there's a conversation I'm trying to follow about the men being visual.
So they are saying we are visual first, and that's true.
What are they implying though? Like, what is the statement behind men being visual first?
It seems to me like what they're implying is that's why they really need to be on point with how they look in front of the camera.
Yeah, but you know what though?
That hair and makeup thing is serious.
Yeah, I made the statement about women being pretty and all that stuff, or what a man might think is pretty. But beauty is on the inside of the beholder of the person looking through these eyes.
Correct.
So that's a huge vague.
That's a huge swath. People have different.
That's not how I view women on tech. I'm just saying in general, the 96 to 94% of men who are watching tech and they see a woman, if you got to just be honest, you're not seriously clicking on this video because you say, "Oh, I want to know what this processor is like." You saw a woman and you don't see very many women in tech. And so you look like, "Ooh, well, see what's going on." And then if you get some things going, you could really learn something from this woman in tech or whatever she's talking about. But the fact that the thing that she says that men are more visual, please elaborate on that, because I think that's an interesting topic. But I personally don't want to sit up and look at a bunch of men. You know what I'm saying? I would rather look at some women in tech to mix it up. Not because I think they're pretty, but because if honestly, this may be a man's world, but technically look at the world. You know what I'm saying? The women raised the children, the women at home with at least when I was younger, the women was at home taking care of the shorties. The man was out. The women knew how to discipline it. A real woman will help you grow into the man you should be. So women don't get enough credit in more than just makeup and all these other things out front. So if I'm going to vote on something, I would rather see a woman out in tech, since that's what I enjoy, than a man. You know what I'm saying? Women looking nice and all that stuff, you don't have to do all that. Throw on some sweats. You know what I'm saying? In Jersey, you throw on some sweats and some Timbs or something back in the day. Put a nice, loose down on good. You know what I'm saying? That's someone's perspective.
So J-Lo, I got a question for you. So pretty women on the thumbnail. Ooh, let me check this out. Then you start hearing what she's saying. You're like, oh snap, she knows what she's talking about. I can dig this, right? But what if you see a pretty woman on the thumbnail and you start listening to her and you be like, yo, you're not talking right.
I
can't then you know
this. What she's about.
So then you'll move on to something else.
Move on.
Okay. Move on. I want everyone to hear that.
I don't want to watch nobody who's just trying to use the way they look. Like there's this thing I just found out about. Call me whatever you want to call me, but my youngest son was here and he was talking about something, and it's called only OnlyFans, right? So unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I clicked on this, you know what I mean? Like there's this lady that I follow in the car gang. I got a car channel too.
Yeah.
So she's an engineer and she works on cars. But then I was looking through her links one day and I was like, oh, what is this? And I asked my son, he's like, oh, you don't want to click on that. I'm like, well, she work on cars. Man, look, son, I had to go repent. I was like, you're a different light. It's like I didn't see her different. Like her thong was showing. You know what I'm saying, I'm like, this is not what I'm on your car channel for. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of those things that I was talking about. Women who are saying that, because at the end of the day, women know that that they looks get them a million miles down the road. That's why they want to look pretty. They want to look, because women compete with each other for those beauty eyes, but they also compete with who can get the best man. I mean, they want to look good for that billionaire walking down the street.
Not all women, though. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of women out there. We have to go down this road. You know what I'm saying? But I guess women. How do I say this respectfully without making men look a certain way or look bad? But if you get to a certain point in life, you learn to look past the way a person looks. Now, my statements earlier about how, you know, you see a woman and they're using that first, but I think once you get to a certain point in life, you have to realize the potential and real quality of a real woman. You know, they used to call people thoughts and stuff and tramps and all this other stuff back in the day. But you know, who did a man get his game from? He got it from a woman. But in the world, you'll see men are players and all this other stuff. But it's really not what it seems. It's not what it appears. Who played you first? Was it a man or a woman? It was a woman who played you and turned you into what you thought you were, a player or whatever. So I think, so question to you, Will, does that change how you feel about her channel? Can you take personality and fans? Nah, I just learned for the lady who I found out that she had this page getting naked or whatever. I have no quarrels about that because I'm not looking at that. She can have all that. She's got a crowd for that. She's only like 25 or 30 or something like that. So she's trying to use every avenue. Just like that goes back to talking about the people who get paid on YouTube to do reviews and they're saying what they want to say for the people to get that $4,000 one-time payment. Same thing. If she wants to have an OnlyFans page to make more money for herself, so be it. I'm not even looking at that. I'm looking at the car stuff. And I'm not going to be judgmental of her because that's what she chooses to do. And it will be hypocritical of me to say I'm not watching her because she got her butt out. I'm not watching her car videos anymore. But am I really saying that? I'm saying something else if I don't want to watch her car videos because she's got a whole nother platform that she's using that I don't even have to click on. So I don't even click on it. After that one time, I was like, oh, don't want to look at that. Let's stay with the car videos. So she's still a good mechanic. She's a good engineer. I like her car videos. My mind doesn't change at all.
Yeah.
All right, and I understand it. But here go an experiment. If I was to stand here and say I have a video on math like this, and I have a calculator in my hand like this, how many people are gonna click on it? If I say I have a video on math, now point, how many people gonna click on that?
Oh my Lord.
I can't even. I don't even know what this happened.
Anyways, so yes, Miss Jessica, my name is Cecil. Yes, ma'am, it is.
Yeah.
And Cecil
my point is that we are visual, but everybody, men, women, dogs, cats, everything. That's why we have eyes. And if I was to see two ladies walking down the street, one with a shape that's attractive, shapely woman, and another lady wearing a trench coat, you know, I'm gonna look at the one who shape I could see and be like, yeah, I want to sit next to her, you know. And the one in the trench coat is the CEO making $1 billion or something. You see, so
you're not married, Savage?
No, I used to be married.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm single. Because
I mean, you single because you want to be single, I guess.
Oh yeah, well, you know, I'm the type of person I don't like the rules of marriage.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, sometimes
I get your permission to ask him a question.
Go ahead.
Tell me why you don't like the rules of marriage.
Thank you.
Well, because women make the rules.
Okay, let me say this to you.
We're starting to go off.
Am I allowed to respond one time, sir?
You're allowed to go, yeah.
And then I'm gonna move on. Okay, so
breathe, sir. Breathe, sir.
How do I say this? I'm gonna just say one thing, and I'm gonna
no, Savage.
The rules. All right,
thank you, Kimmy.
Right, I'm gonna let. Yeah, so I think
let Jay Will because I think you kind of are blowing people's mind right now, Savage.
Yeah, I just if seasoned husband here.
Yes,
children are all grown. Seasoned husband. The women may set the rules and I guess run the household. You gotta be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if my wife makes $300,000 a year and I only make $100,000, am I intimidated by that? I'm not saying you, but I'm saying if you think the women run the house, who's called to be the head of the house? You set the tone for the house. You have a great house. People say, happy wife, happy life. I have no problem with that. Why would you walk around in Nikes and your wife got on skaters or some beat up shoes?
That's never gonna happen.
Make your queen the best look. You treat her like a queen, and all those other feelings, just pride. It goes right out the window. If you, I'm not saying you, but you just said,
I understand.
You know, like the rules. I'm just saying in general, people about marriage. I do marriage counseling. You know what I'm saying? This is no secret. Some of you might know that, but some men are just a little too intimidated by a woman, and so they get into this back and forth about who's supposed to run the household. There's no mistaking. If you're a real man in your household, you do not have to walk around and say, I'm the man of this house. Because all you're doing when you do that is you're trying to convince yourself. So if the woman run the household, woman run the household. I have no problem getting in the kitchen cooking dinner. I'm still a man.
Hey, so this is what I meant. This is what I mean. You know, and this is only as far as my ex-wife. So this everybody else, it don't matter. So if I make a rule saying it's okay to let's say like to look at
no, you don't have to pull it up.
All right,
you don't have to pull it up.
So it's okay to so what I'm saying is that it's almost like it's all right for her to make saying that and she could break her own rules. She could make a rule and break her rule.
Yes.
And it's on I'm the person who could be punished. But if I make a rule, she break the rule.
Listen,
and I can't.
Where did a woman come from?
They came from Adam. If you go to the Bible, biblically,
who is the woman? The woman biblically is put here to be your helper. So you set the tone. You got to treat women today don't get praised enough.
Exactly.
I feel like
exactly.
I ain't never hit a woman. I ain't never shook a woman. I ain't gonna do none of that. My wife can come in here right now and be like, turn that computer off. I'll be like, hey, yo, I gotta bounce. I ain't embarrassed. I don't take none person. I need you to go get this bread from the grocery store. Whatever. I'm still a man. Seasoned husband.
Off
camera. So you gotta learn to, not you, but men who have a problem with women saying things and breaking the rules. They say, oh, women, that's how it is, man. You just have to be used to compromise. Marriage is a big deal. You got to learn to compromise. You got to be willing to work together. And in the end, you got to make her happy. Women need love and men need respect. You can easily balance that by doing the right thing.
Exactly.
And I got a divorce under my belt.
And I agree with that. I agree 100%. So
women need love.
Every relationship is different. And, you know, and I always say, if you can respect my rules, I respect her rules. You know, it's really not a relationship. I mean, it's not really a relationship. It's really more like a compromise.
It's a give and take. But those are the foundations right there. If you just show your women love, go, you know, some people are like, oh, I gotta buy my wife a rose. Do that every freaking day. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day and all these fake holidays. I'll go buy my wife a car right now. I'll go buy her a big old boat or whatever she wants. Let's just go get it. You want another diamond ring? If that's gonna make you happy for a moment, whatever. So you gotta keep the balance and compromise, because sometimes your wife will just walk in like, hey, give me a hug. All right, hug her. She want to walk down the street, hold her hand for 35 minutes, whatever. The balance and compromise of marriage can be very difficult, but in a lot of situations, the man can set the tone.
Thank you.
You're called to be the head of the household, so set the tone. I'm not talking about you, Savage. In general, you have to set the tone. You have to be the one to say, you know what? She yelled at me 15 minutes ago. Let me go make her a bake. Get her some cakes and donuts. Find out what her favorite stuff is. Slide it to her every other week or something like that. Don't celebrate these fake holidays like Valentine's and all these other stupid holidays and stuff. That's all worldly stuff. It's all fake. It's just about money. Treat your woman with respect 24 hours a day. Give her love. Hug her when she don't think she's going to get a hug. Go rub her feet. Run some bath water and bubble water. Do all that kind of stuff. Women love that getaway type stuff because they're at home taking care of your children, raising your shorties when you're away. All these things that you don't see. You ever seen a woman clean the house with 5 kids running around? How they do it? It's amazing. Oh, no, I have no clue how they do that. Kids in order, children in order, and they clean around like nothing's wrong. You come in from work, you think you're supposed to have a hot meal on the table. At least when I was young, that's kind of, that's how it was. We come in and think, oh, I'm supposed to have a hot meal. If you don't have one, just make your own meal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think men are intimidated by an independent woman. My wife make 3 times the amount of money I make. Entire women.
That is. I mean, an independent woman is a helper.
She's an intimidator to men with weak and low self-esteem.
Oh that's not.
You're right. We have a woman who makes more money. It ain't about the money. You reap the rewards of your wife making more money than you. Why wouldn't you just love her for whatever? Hey, babe, you got another pay raise? Ooh, we got a pay raise. There's no more I when you get married. It's we got a pay raise. We got some money in the bank. We got that new car. That's that's how it should be.
But and you're supposed to uplift your woman. If she decides that she wanna do something, you're supposed to help her. If she wanna go to school,
so get married, then Savage. Find you a woman, find you a shorty, and settle down, B.
Hey, I got a
wife is a good thing.
I got so you're about to get married.
Oh,
you heard it here first.
I'm not about to get married, but I am with her because I'm moving to Seattle. I'm trying to convince her to move, but that is
so. If she doesn't move, just marry her.
If you don't move, then
stay there and marry her.
I'm not saying
no relations before marriage, Savage. Don't have relations before marriage. It'll mess you up. If they good enough to have relations, they good enough to marry.
No relations. Hey, Swarthy, I'm no player either. I'm just the type of person who like to do what I want to do.
You better highlight Tech King Mike's comment.
Which one?
You better highlight that one. You had it right there.
Oh, my fault.
No, the other one right there.
Oh yeah,
right
the one about him finding the
100%.
Find it for good.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah. So I might have a wife in
the prerequisite for you to marry her would be she has to move to Seattle. Is that the condition?
Well, I don't like it here. But there's a lot of conditions. I'm willing to compromise, but we never had a serious talk about it, and it's been about 6 years now. So, once I'm ready to move, then I'm gone.
Hey, you better be glad I don't live in New Orleans.
Yeah. No,
I've had close friends of mine, and it's gone on year 2 of their relationship, and guess what? I no longer have a friend because my wife would be like, wait a second. He hadn't even talked to her about marriage? Be on them like you would not believe.
Look at you, G.
I had a friend I knew from Mississippi, and one of the reasons why we didn't get married because I was still married to the ex-wife at the time. So she put me on this. She put me on the.
You heard that, right, Jay? You heard that. You heard that, right?
I had to. I couldn't get it done, but I told her what I want, and she told me what she wanted. And I told her if she moved to New Orleans, I get a divorce from my wife, and we can move on. But
I'm not even gonna go there.
So I'm gonna say this one thing.
Yeah,
we'll be here way too long.
I still got my divorce.
I won't do it.
Still did what I had to do.
No, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm not going to engage in that public.
Still continue. So life still goes on afterwards. Right now, I got me a little friend right now. I still, the thing is, I'm still cool with the ex-wife. I mean, everything. You know what? Everything is great.
Yeah, and I would agree. I want to apologize to Barry and Savage if I got a little too personal. That's why I had to get your permission. And Savage, don't think I'm judging you in any kind of way or trying to give you advice.
Oh no, bro, I'm not.
I don't want to get out of line.
No, you good.
But you know me. I'm a grown man. If I have a problem with something, I stop it right there. We don't. I mean,
Honesty and integrity is a big part of what most people lack. I ain't afraid to say nothing publicly to a certain extent. I don't care what you gonna do with the information.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I was out here cutting a piece of wood for my project. I have nosy neighbors around here. This guy gonna come out here and say, "Oh, what you gonna do with the wood?" I'm saying, "Oh, I'm taking care of business." Then he gonna ask me. I mean, I got my own damn saw, so he gonna ask me about using his saw, and I always say, Louisiana, specifically Baton Rouge, has. I mean, this neighborhood, this area I'm at, has some of the nosiest people in the world. I drive a police car. Their eyes get as big as satellite dishes, and you can see them as I pass their head turning the whole time around. I mean, these people around here, they would make great cops. I mean, because they always in somebody's business. But I mean, if I tell them, "Oh yeah, I'm not the police," what you gonna do with that? I mean, you're gonna go sell it to somebody or something? I mean, these people. I mean, it's like if I write an equation on the side of the car, and it's extremely hard. They would actually solve it and say, if that's for them to get in my business, oh, that's who you work for, that's your IP address, then they'll solve it. I mean, these people, you don't realize how smart these people are, but they priorities just all busted sideways. So that's my tangent for the day.
Congratulations.
Did you have anything to add to this, Cecil?
Anywho, well, are we gonna keep going to the next top of the hour, or are we gonna?
It's up to you guys. I'm just blessed
second hour
having you guys on the program. Well, so
these are the Buds Live.
Buds Live, okay.
This is the iPhone.
That's the iPhone, okay.
I just thought I'd show it up. Anyways, just to break it, but anyways, I guess.
So one thing I will say, so tonight at 8 p.m., right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's
tonight at 8 p.m. Cat's Meow Budget Solutions. So Cecil Betty, aka Mr. Catwoman, has a live stream, and his live stream is going to really focus on how do you budget. And he might talk a little bit about stocks because that was the subject of LaShawn's stream last night. That was one of the subjects that we talked about. So make sure that go ahead.
It's the okay. So the live streams are called the budget meeting, and tonight's topic we're going to talk about credit and investing because it seems like a lot of people.
Okay.
The credit will probably be number one every single week, even though like if you guys watch my live streams or know me personally, you know that I really don't care for credit because people focus so much on it that they don't see the real problem, which is their income, and how to budget their income.
Did you know? Speaking of credit, did you know that they're switching to use that one bureau, which is not going to be good for consumers to finance things. So they're using the one that's going to be your lowest score. I think it's Equifax. Whichever one uses the lowest score.
Lowest score
my son works in finance. Yeah. My youngest son does. He works in finance and he approves loans and houses and stuff like that. And he does all that. And he recently told me that they're getting ready to switch to use that. Whichever one is the lowest of the three, that's the one they're going to start using. So they can scam people basically. The middle one. Yeah, they're going to start giving you higher rates on things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I got to tune into that because I love talking about budgeting and stuff like that and financing.
And Jay, this will probably be really good if you could just check it out one time because like I would love your feedback on it because I know you do marriage counseling and stuff. That. And that's actually another big reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is it's for everybody, but I'm really trying to focus more on African American people to let them know, like, yo, you can do it. It's going to take a little time. You got to do it by yourself. But like, there's one way of the Dave Ramsey way of doing things is not going to. It's a general thing. It's not customized towards you.
Yeah.
Okay? So like, I just want people to learn about their money, how it comes in, how it goes out, manage it. And then you can start managing your credit, and then you can start managing investing, but you got to learn how to budget your money first. That comes in.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like credit's not going to buy you food. It'll buy you food for a minute, but like you got to pay it.
Yeah. Financing food is in, if you go to a restaurant and you use a credit card to pay for your food and you don't have zero interest rate, I have a black credit card, zero interest rate. And I get free travel. I get free everything pretty much. But that card costs $500 a year to have. Damn. And but it's okay because I can have it. But I have zero interest rate, so I can use that card for anything, and it's pretty much free for me. But I think if you can, I always tell people, if you can't handle $10, you're not gonna be able to handle $10,000. And if you're spending money, because the credit is important by today's standard. I don't like using credit. But this is a form how they have it in position to hold people back and also to keep you in debt. So if you are swiping your card and you don't have the money, the cash in your account to pay it back the same day or within a week or so, you shouldn't be buying it. But you're right on point with this one, because credit is something out there that people are using all the wrong way. And eventually that's going to be like this foundation of how we buy everything, probably, because same thing with college degrees. I know people that have master's degree. My nephew has a master's degree in finance, and he's 35 now. He's just now getting a good job. They kept saying, you don't have any experience. So there's plenty of ways to hold us back in these areas. But credit is one of the biggest ways, because the majority of the world has like a 500 or less or 600 or less. Correct. By just making bad choices. Yeah. Just not making the right choice with the credit card.
Exactly. So,
I got to try to make that.
That would be great. Yeah, that's today at 8 p.m. And it's Saturdays at 8. So real quick, I'm just gonna say this real quick. So today is kind of a busy day, and our crew kind of talks about you don't need cable, right? There's plenty of stuff. So I didn't see when Jessica Hicks is going live, but she's live quite a bit. But Miss Fullroller will be going live after the budget meeting at 9:30 p.m. She always has an R&B trivia that I'm there every weekend unless I'm on a panel somewhere. But in about an hour, Perspective Gaming, Chris, who's in the chat, will be going live as well. So make sure you're subbed to his channel. So we got about 3 events going on today.
Save that right there.
Yeah.
Yo, Big Migs, he's getting some roti and oxtail today. Oh my God.
Again?
He wanted to get it. Yeah.
So reminder.
No problem, Miss Rolla. We appreciate you. I appreciate you coming to my streams, but I'd be there anyway. Even though that you support me, I started going. I love trivia.
That's a good topic.
Does it so well.
So next week, do y'all want to hear about jobs in the tech field, the IT field? Just talking about the difficulties it is, and this will be a lot of minorities might have issues, but this is just
minorities.
The tech field in general.
You said minority. Who would that be?
Minority mean people of color.
No, wrong. We're not the minority. We're the majority.
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking about. I'm adding to that. Women. Mm-hmm. Anybody who isn't a white male is minority.
Yeah, white women are some of the biggest minorities.
It sounds like you need to get do a collab with Miss Jessica.
Jessica Hicks. Yeah, you should reach out to Jessica.
Yeah.
She got a lot.
I'm actually going to be doing a collab with her.
We talked about this before. Yeah, I was on Jessica.
She got a live stream.
Jessica's live all the time. I'll drop her. She does recruiting. So let me get her.
She was talking about colorism. I don't know if y'all know like Jessica Hicks, and she mentioned.
So she's gonna real quick, Jay Will, for the next couple of weeks, because she's about to get monetized. She's going live pretty much every day, but it won't be like that going forward. It's just she's trying to get her hours up.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and also my live streams, they flip flop, because like this week is Saturday, next week will most likely be Sunday. I did start out doing videos on this channel, but then I stopped because like I kind of felt like I need to gauge where the people are at, and I'm finding
before he starts doing videos.
Before I start doing videos, as a matter of fact, I got a couple of video ideas that I actually need to record. Each stream I'm getting something new, and I really appreciate everyone who does come out and participate and talk in the streams and whatnot. It's been a really big help. Also, shout out to Tech Valley real quick. She's the DJ in the background of my streams, because I can't work all this at the same time like Barry. Barry's a wizard with all this stuff, so I got the DJ in the background working.
Oh yeah,
working this stuff
she's
out,
a beast.
So really
She's a beast.
big help.
Yeah, I'm trying to
also
get on more.
She edits my videos for this for that channel too. My main channel, I actually do all the edits because I actually just like messing around with it, and I'm passionate about that channel, but this channel, Cats Me Out Budget Solutions, I'm more passionate about because it can actually help so many people. And also, I'm kind of hoping it'll help me quit my bloody job that I get right now, but we'll see how that goes.
Bloody job.
Later on. Yeah, it's a bloody job, yo.
So tonight you're gonna be talking I went to the other lady Jessica's channel right now. Okay. She's gonna be live streaming today, and you're gonna be live streaming today.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm trying to be more active. I just have a lot in my personal life going on. I haven't been on. I've only been doing videos during the daytime. And the only reason I'm on here is because I have an appointment in a little bit, and so then church, and then I'm coming back. So I try to make it tonight. Yeah. It's 8:00 though, so 8:00 Central Standard Time.
No, 8 o'clock.
No, 8 o'clock Eastern. So it'll be 7 o'clock.
9 o'clock then. 8:00 my time, 9 o'clock your time. Wait,
no,
7
o'clock your time.
7 o'clock my time.
7 o'clock your time.
Correct.
7 o'clock.
The Big Bigs Gaming said he wanted to hear more from me. Post what you want me to talk about.
This is why he said you would start a riot.
Oh yeah, I did. But no, I wouldn't start a riot. You know, it's just mostly me just talking about what's really going on. You know, this stream about. I mean, have you ever applied for a job and be like entry level job? The job is entry level C# program. First thing it says 3 to 5 years experience. It's like, how are you gonna say? You know, that's the type of thing I'm gonna talk about. And they have a lot of jobs like that. I mean, it is very hard to get to this industry, the tech industry, because of biasness and the fact that they set their expectations too high. But then, if you know the right person, you know, you on the expressway, you straight in you got it. But if you get the right degree and the right certification, you can do all this stuff. It's kind of like you a little more power to go through the traffic. And what I mean by traffic, that's the HR screening process, and that's the initial interview.
Yeah.
Let's salute for Migs. You like the setup? I've been had this stuff in here, you know.
Yeah, we know you've had
Catwoman. Catwoman.
Jay, he's had enough for 3 YouTube studios for like 2 years. Oh yeah, like 3 of them. Like he's got enough lighting, enough cameras, and microphones. Wow. And we just got him to start turning on his lights.
I did a review on this mic.
Which one is that?
That's the Blue
Yeti
X.
That's what I got. I'm using the Yeti X right here.
Oh yeah, that's
yep. Now, what are you using for the stream?
I'm not using any of my mirrorless. I'm using my 4K Logitech camera.
Yeah. No, it looks fine. What it is
actually, it looks really good.
You're not cutting out on audio.
Oh, I have high-speed internet big time.
Oh, I found out what's the problem too.
With your audio
connection, I'm using my garbage Surface laptop. I'm thinking about selling it. But I do have another. Why. Okay. Yeah, this computer, like I just ran Alt Control Delete on it, and I'm running 89% CPU usage.
Wow. Well, I'm on the Mac the Mac M1, whatever it is, the Mac Mini M1, and I have really fast internet in my house. So
yeah, that Mac.
And I bet you could run Windows on that Mac faster than this.
Yeah, I got Windows laptops though, so
so you good.
I'm about to get the M1 though. M1 is part of it. You know what? Instead of buying it, like I already had it in the budget to buy the M1, but I bought some nano leaves instead of the M1.
That he won't put up. So he's got a whole bunch of nano leaves.
I'm still waiting to finish up my project. So I got the wood. I was gonna give y'all a sneak peek, but if I get 1,700 subscribers, maybe I'll do that.
1,700?
1,700 subscribers, and I give y'all a sneak peek.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Oh yeah, I might give a 10 nano leaf giveaway if I can get 1,700. So that's
Goodness.
I mean, hey, I only have I'm not even at 1400. That'll be what
Savage flips the game. I'm gonna tell you,
a 19% increase in subscribers.
Jay Will got the Sony A Alpha 6100, and he showed us. He showed up on stream, then he showed us and all that stuff. Hey, I've got this. But it would be so nice if Jay would flip the script like Savage, like, hey, I'm at 125,000 subscribers, and I've got this new Sony Alpha. If I get to 150K, I will actually give you a sneak peek. So you won't see it on my channel until
what?
Exactly.
Of what?
Like a car salesman, man. It's like, man,
it's like you got the equipment, use it, son. You got it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Yeah, I'm about. It's coming soon. Just stay tuned, because it's all it's all about the production. I'm busy, man. I'm writing assembly language code in the background and stuff. I'm reverse engineering the Windows notification system. That's my master thesis. I'm at the part now where if y'all even look at my last video, I actually blurred that part out where I had some of my research in there. It just kind of dropped a little blur on it. But if y'all would have saw the original video I posted, you would actually see that folder.
Okay. All right. Well, here, real quick, I just want to do this real quick because I know we're starting to wind on. I have this for kind of the final thoughts. Cecil and Jay, what can we look forward to seeing in upcoming videos or direction of your channel? What do you think you're going to be doing the rest of the year? If you can share it with us, do it. We obviously already kind of found out that you're going to be trying to spend more time coming to our live streams and stuff like that. Yeah. But go ahead, whoever wants to go first.
I guess I'll go first. I'm the small fry here. Small fry here. Anyways, so for the rest of the year, it's pretty much probably still going to do my live streams flip-flop every other week because of my schedule of when I'm home for Cat's Meow. Hopefully actually in a couple of weeks I'll be dropping some serious videos to help people out, some quick tip videos on money and whatnot and money management on Cat's Meow, on MC Locks, that channel and my main channel, that's still monthly updates on my hair and any tips I think about and whatnot. Also, hopefully within the next 2 months, I do have a website. It is called Cat's Meow Budget Solutions, but I highly suggest no one really go there right now. But hopefully we will have that site up and running with the help of the master, what do they call them? Master web designers out there. Hopefully she will be able to get that up and running in about 2 weeks where people can come and see probably blogs that I write or anything that I have thoughts on money that I'll write down there. Also, I'm hoping to actually start taking on clients to help people out with their budgeting if they can't do it on their own, if they need more one-on-one counseling with that. And also, and hopefully I could do
and don't discount. There's going to be times, don't keep Jay Will in mind. There might be times where you have to reach out to him since he does marriage counseling.
Oh yeah.
So make sure he's at the top of your.
I'll do it for free. I won't charge.
Yeah, well,
no charge.
Yeah. Sweet. But yeah, that's pretty much what's coming up for the year. And hopefully I get to quit my job this year, but that looks like it's never happening anytime soon. But
you still drop trucks?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Home every week though. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I went out to Phoenix last week.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a little different. But usually I just go to Houston, Atlanta to Houston, and back to Orlando, and then back up to Houston. Back up to Atlanta, and just keep doing that. Every once in a while, it's a curveball. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what I have planned doing this year.
All right, and Jay, we know you have. You can't tell us all your plan, but if you can,
I mean, I could, but I mean, it's not really. But I'm just trying to keep my blood pressure and cholesterol down. You know what I'm saying? My personal life.
Yeah.
Keep that down. Stay in shape, and getting get up in age, the little small things mean a lot. Correct. But yeah, as far as the tech stuff goes, man, I'm probably just gonna I'm gonna try to be more, and just so some of these people know, they might think I'm trying to hype you up or keep you on a leash or something like that. But my personal life is my personal life. So when I say I'm personally doing something, that's why I'm not online during the evening times or I'm taking care of family. That's just what it is. It's not no catch or anything like that. Yeah, I haven't been on any live streams because I just don't have time. And for me to get on, I got on this one because I was about to start charging my phone and then walk out. And I said, you know what? My appointment isn't for a little bit. I got to be there at like 2 or something like that. So I was like, I'm going to jump on here for as long as I can stay on here and then leave. But I want to be active on, because I miss coming to the streams. I told Gigi the other day, I mean, I miss coming to the streams, but life is before everything else. YouTube is at the bottom of my list. Correct. So what I've been doing, I've just been shooting a lot of videos at like 3 in the morning or early in the morning and posting them, you know what I'm saying, before I can get things done in my personal life. So just to keep this channel kind of flowing. But if I were to stop doing YouTube, I would just stop. If I just couldn't do it anymore, I would just move on. It won't hurt me that much. But I think it's fun. I'm just happy and thankful that I can still do YouTube with everything else that goes on in my life. Believe it or not, I'm totally different outside of, well, as far as like the activities and stuff. I have a lot going on outside of YouTube. And I'm just happy to still be able to do YouTube this long, man. It's nice to have a community to sit down and chat with every now and then, and especially talking about tech and stuff like that. So as far as the channel goes, more phones. I used to do a phone giveaway once a year or 2 times a year. I'll try to start doing that again because my storage is full of phones that they're brand new. I've reviewed them. I just put them back in the box, tablets and stuff. But I've been giving a lot of that to my grandkids, man. I've been giving them like the laptops and tablets and stuff. So, because, you know, they're young, so they're going to use it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I give it to them and family members, you know, send them all that tech stuff. But if there's something left, I always shoot it out to the channel, man. And I'm not thinking about growing subscribers and all that stuff at this point. Having fun. Having fun, though. So hopefully I can be on streams more because I prefer to stream. For those that actually know me, I was streaming several times a week. Oh, yes. Yeah, back in the day, I was streaming a whole bunch, man, because it was fun. I used to take phone calls, and I really like doing that. But right now, it's just not what's happening. It's not where it's at. So hopefully I can come to your stream tonight. And I just looked at the one lady, Jessica Hicks. Shout out to Jessica Hicks. I'll check you out because I love looking at live streams. I look at a lot of live streams while I'm doing what I'm doing. You know, when, I might not be saying nothing, but I have my Bluetooth and I'll put the phone right here and then take care of what I need to take care of and still try to watch. But I just, I think that being more active on YouTube and getting into people's live streams when I can, I think this is more fun than shooting a video. You know, all right, man. But
it's a lot of work.
This is way more fun. No editing. You know, so you get to kick back and just relax with people and just talk and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best part of YouTube for me is interacting. You know what I'm saying? And I want to go on to Gigi's stream because I was supposed to be a guest on there, but then I already had. That's when I think I initially first started having to take care of something for quite some time. So hopefully in the summertime I'll be ready to go like full time streaming again. But until then, man, I'm just going to keep pushing out the videos. The devices that are coming up, probably all of the TCL stuff, the Samsung. I'm now going to review Samsung stuff again. You know what I'm saying? They try to play me, but I'm not going to get it.
I know. The A line is strong. It's solid.
Yeah, the A line is always strong. I got the 52 right here, so the 52 is fine. But I'm ready to just kind of get more active on YouTube. And you might say, well, you are active. You put out a video every day.
No, but I know you're talking about. That's not what
I'm talking about. I'm talking about being live on YouTube. I think it's a lot of fun to go live. I think that's the best way to do it.
Well, and your voice is appreciated. Like so Big House came in and dropped, and Mig said, yep, I remember a lot of your videos on Xiaomi. Yeah. So between you, Gigi, and so your videos and your wireless place link, thank you, got me to try the Redmi Note 9S. And I remember hitting up Gigi and Big House, and I was like, hey, Gigi, where do I get it from? He goes, you already know. You watched the video. Click on this link, wireless place, and now I got a Mi 11. You know, so I like the phone enough to where it was like I got a Mi 11, talked to LaShawn about my experience with the Red, and now we're part of the Mi Mafia, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. Rocking with Xiaomi for some time, man. I
yes, yeah. So like I said, we appreciate you, what you do to the community. So your voice is needed, and we'll gladly accept you anytime on any of our streams. So
that's cool, man. I appreciate it. People don't want me on their streams, man. Are you too serious, man?
No, Like I told you, I was a little frustrated. People need to. I get hit in the DMs all the time. So a lot of people that are outside the tech community, they're asking me what phone to use, and they're getting told. And these are people that may not necessarily be able to afford a $1,200 phone, and they're being told, "Oh, well, if you're not spending that, what are you here for?" So, so we need all levels of phones, all levels of consumers represented by the way we evaluate our phones and how we how we relate it.
That M1, man, I love that M1.
Yeah,
that M1. Whoo, Big Miz, man, that M1 was. I still have one. It's like brand new over there. I use it every now and then, fire it up.
Well, you and Eric got me on the Essential phone. Remember how trash it was?
Oh yeah, everybody said that. Yeah,
and then once it dropped, I still got it, and I still use it.
Yeah, it's on.
So yeah, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you. Before I close, Cecil, if you have anything else that you want to talk about, we still have people in the chat. Jay Will, if there's anything that you see going on in the community you want to address before we leave, I'm not trying to stop the conversation, but
I got one thing, my analytics, and I really do appreciate everyone who subbed, and hopefully, bring your questions tonight, and hopefully I could try to answer them the best to my ability. So yeah. Especially you, LJ. You better come out because we got to discuss this credit and debit card thing to you.
Correct.
Hey, Jay Will, what about that Mac? Do you have the 8 gig or the 16 gig?
I have the 8 gig.
All right, because they've been saying that the 8 gig isn't it might have some type of performance issues. So had anything like that with yours?
Man, right now I got a 4K monitor hooked to it. And I also had 2 more 34-inch widescreens hooked to it. And I got 2 sound bars, got 2 cameras hooked up. Not having no problems. I got the Yeti hooked up. Right. No problems whatsoever. I've never had a problem.
That's another reason why I didn't get the Mac back then, because it was $700 on Amazon. I wanted to get it so bad, but
yes.
Yeah. So then I'm like, I'm gonna just wait and get the 16 gig.
It depends on what you're doing with it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be because I'm gonna be replacing my Surface laptop with it. So yeah, so that's why I'm gonna go with 16 gig.
I mean, if you don't want to get a Mac, I suggest you get the laptop that I just bought. That new Asus, because you can catch that on sale for $900 sometimes at Best Buy. It's exclusive to Best Buy. That is a beast. It's got the 11th gen i7 in there with 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. It's totally worth it, man. If you can get that,
I know, but I just wanted the Mac because I don't have enough Mac products around here. So I want to really, because the thing is, I really want to because when I used to work for the university right over there, I used to have to put Mac computers on domains and I used to do almost everything from the command line. This time I want to play with the OS instead of just get in there and start typing all that crap.
Cecil, stop looking at analytics. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun.
Well, hey,
Cecil can tell you. Cecil can tell you.
Looking at her analytics too.
Really?
So.
No, but Cecil looks at it constantly. He looks at it constly.
You talking about YouTube analytics?
Constantly.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I have the app on my phone. I'm always
After you start getting a regular paycheck from YouTube, you probably won't look at it no more. Because you'll know instantly, okay, this month I'm gonna get this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you're consistent, you don't have to worry about the analytics. It's natural when you're first trying to go up that ramp. You know what I'm saying? You look at it every day or whatever, but it's all good. It's hard to shake it though.
Yeah, I mean, now that I've been
he constantly looks at it.
Look at my subscribers, especially when my video blew up a little bit.
Yep, facts, Gigi. He can tell you the subs he has daily.
Wow. Damn,
and Digital Sling might have left because I normally on for an hour, but he might have left. He doesn't look at analytics at all. Like he says,
I don't look.
never.
I don't. I'm to the point where I just don't look. I just I like to be surprised. You know what I'm saying? So I used to look. I'd be lying if I say I didn't look also at some point or another daily. But that was when either I was on a slump or something like that, or things were just irregular. But now I just shoot stuff and move on. I don't even think about it actually until they send that email saying, "Hey, we made a deposit." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh, okay." And even then, I just go to my bank account and look. I'm like, "Okay, let me move 600 here, move 500 there, move 300 here." You know, that's it. The analytics. That feeling. Also, when you start getting super chats and stuff like that, you know, it'll be different. Once you start to get a little bit of profit and gain from what you're doing, hopefully you won't focus on the money anymore. That sounds like in the reverse that you would, but you don't want to let that analytic talk and that, you know, chasing the money too much ruin your fun, because your subscribers will notice that you're just trying to get money. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great.
Hey, we were supposed to have been installed the emulator today.
Yeah. So we can do it. We can do it next. We can do it next week.
Yeah.
All right.
We can do it next week.
Yeah. So,
right. So
we're gonna delay. We're gonna delay. So now that the video is out for my channel, check out the my latest video, the one about emulating Nintendo games and all that stuff. And I'm gonna drop a link to that video right here. Let me see. Unless somebody else could beat me to it.
Well, I'll beat you to it. So go ahead and finish your thought.
All right. So that's my take. So really, this video just show you where to acquire the emulators from, and I have it set up so you could get the games emulator all from my Google Drive. So you don't have to go online looking for the stuff.
I just dropped it.
All right.
All right.
And so next week, I'm gonna put something on my community tab, just asking y'all what game y'all want me to play. Me and who is supposed to be me and Barry, or it might be a three-way, me, Barry, and Cecil. I mean, not that kind
so
of
real quick. So real quick. Pause on the three-way. Pause on the three-way. But there might be 3 people participating, right?
Yes, three-way game competition.
Sorry about that, Pastor. But it's like, I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna let that
game.
I didn't even notice at first. I think that's hilarious.
I mean, y'all need to keep y'all minds out the blasted gun.
Oh man,
I'll put y'all in swamp jail.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
I'm still the governor here.
Yeah, we understand. We still you the governor.
Yeah, right. You know. Three-way game competition. My bad.
All right.
You know what?
Pause.
Hey.
Pause.
3-person fighter
competition.
What they call it? A fatal death match. 3 people competing, playing games. Is that better?
Yep.
All
right. That's better.
Funny.
Yeah.
So real quick, I really first of all thank Cecil and I thank Jay Will. They did not have to take time out of their day to come here. So I'm very appreciative of you guys, and thanks for sharing your knowledge with us and just sharing your time. Little things like these little actions mean so much for the community, and it allows us to keep the community going forward. So I can't thank you enough, and I can't thank everybody for being in the chat, because this is how we connect with each other. Just Teresa came in. That's someone I'm connected to, and she connected with some of your channels and all that stuff, and that allows our channels to grow. So I just hope everybody in the chat continues to kind of follow Jay Will's lead when it comes to being a real person on YouTube, as far as like sharing your true thoughts and opinions on products, so we can better educate the people that are watching our videos. So on behalf of myself and Savage, thank you guys for coming in the chat, and we really thank Cecil and Jay Williams for being here. So with that,
hey, let me address.
You got something else? You got something?
Okay, right quick. Chalky said, right. Will the emulators work on Mac? I haven't tried them, but I did find. I think I posted a link in the description or somewhere that I talk about using them on the Mac. I don't know if that was I think Miss Full Roller or somebody posted in the comments something about running this on the Mac. So in the comments, you should see something about the Mac.
So okay. All right, so Sharky, if you have Instagram, or I know you don't have Twitter, but try to get in contact. I'll find it. I'll take that upon myself to find it.
Yeah, rest in peace to my man DMX when I used to rock like that.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't get the support that he should have gotten. Other people get that support when they're in trouble like him, but they didn't give it to him. So yeah, he'll be all right. As long as he died with the one.
Exactly. So that's a good way to close. So I really appreciate everybody for being here. And with that, we are out. Rest in peace, DMX.